Brain rot YouTubers. Today we have a terrible brain rot YouTuber that actually hates me. Now this is a YouTuber we've talked about before and he goes by the name Rocky Raccoon. Essentially this guy has 4.2 million subscribers and he pretty much got exposed a while ago for being a complete creep, drawing underage children as animators on his public YouTube channel.
Somebody stop me!
What the hell?
Yeah, what a complete weirdo. And recently we have some messages that got leaked in none other than Shappy Sway's Discord server, showing Rocky Raccoon completely crash out at myself and a bunch of other YouTubers that have made videos about Shappy Sway and him. There are so many chat logs of this guy totally losing his mind, so I say we jump in and see what he's been saying behind closed doors. Firstly, however, it's been a while since my last Rocky Raccoon video. Firstly, for those that haven't seen this guy or need a quick refresher, this is the type of content that this guy makes. Yeah, pretty typical in my opinion. Not surprised that this guy posts this kind of content. And before we look at these screenshots today, I want to play you guys a clip of Rocky Raccoon crying on live stream after being called out for drawing literal children.
I'm trying to do my best, but all I feel that is that everyone is hating on me for no reason.
Yep, let's sit and laugh at Rocky Raccoon. Oh my god, what a cornball. Anyways, let's begin with these screenshots because there is a lot of juice in here. So firstly, he starts off by saying, here's some food for thought in Shappy's Discord. Like, bro, shut your corny ass up. What you talking about food for thought? Does bro actually think he's a villain? Oh my god. Then he says, even that girl that cleans graves or some random streamer nobody knew but they would do. Okay, so he's talking about Rith here. Basically, Rith, who is a YouTuber that's in my space, I'm sure everyone knows who he is. He did a video talking about a girl cleaning graves for a job and you know, obviously that's pretty disgusting to essentially just like do it for clout, but Rocky Raccoon apparently is defending it. So yeah, I mean, are we really shocked? I effing hate that Rith guy and I know damn well there are people that don't like him either. Just some random white guy who makes a living out of reacting to other people's work the very same negative way in every video. His persona is just a Pokemon in a hoodie. I mean, I don't want to sound like the nerd emoji here, but Rith's character is not a Pokemon, it's from Animal Crossing. Also, it's very ironic how you're gonna sit here judging people for how they make a living when this is how you make a living, you absolute loser. Drawing the Squid Game doll who is depicted to be a kid in a very, very sexual way. I don't think you have any room to talk about how people make a living. He's not special in any way as there are other YouTubers who do the same thing he does. Well, you know what, Rocky? I'll give you that. You know, you are pretty unique, but you're unique for absolutely the wrong reasons. I don't think it's a flex here to say that other people do what Rith does, like myself, when you're sitting here being unique for a very, very terrible way. His content has little identity. They're just a bunch of content farming hypocrites. Bro, what the hell are you talking about? Content farming hypocrites. Isn't that so ironic? You are being a hypocrite by calling us a hypocrite. You are a content farm, Rocky Raccoon. You take children's characters, draw them in explicit ways, and make really terrible animations out of them, and shove them to your kid audience. You're basically the exact same as Shappy. No wonder you guys are best pals. Oh yeah, they are best buddies, by the way. That's just something I thought that I should add in there. You know, Shappy and Rocky are best pals. Who would have thought, bro? What a surprise. And then Rocky drops this, which I actually cannot believe is true. Your fan base is not the same audience that Rith has. People who are adults are capable of making up their mind. Bro, are you trying to say that Shappy's audience are adults? God, this guy's delusional. I knew he was stupid and I knew he was a complete crybaby.
I'm trying to do my best.
But goddamn, are you actually this stupid to think that Shappy's audience are full of adults? Oh my god. Just because someone says that their content is for grown-ups in the back end of their goddamn about section, doesn't mean that adults are watching his content, Rocky. And also, it's the exact same thing for you. You and Shappy are basically on the same level, if not you're worse. Your content, for some reason, as you can see in your bio, you set it as 13+. It should not be 13+, it should absolutely be 18+. But just because you say your content is 13+, does not mean at all that people over 13 are only going to be watching your videos. There are 100% kids watching your videos. You put kids' characters in weird positions. Of course kids are watching your content, Rocky. Talking about having an adult audience. No adult is watching this crap. What are you on about? And then Shappy responds to this saying, I mean, they for real have a kid audience. Bro, what a goddamn hypocrite. Your entire audience is probably younger than ours. Then Shappy goes, we actually don't because we restricted. Bro, what the hell are you talking about? No, you're not restricted. We've literally seen seen in my past videos that you dispute age restrictions that YouTube put on your channel. You don't restrict anything about your channel, and don't sit here again and say, oh, but we're tagged not made for kids. That doesn't do anything. That doesn't restrict anything. All that does is make sure that your videos don't end up on the YouTube Kids platform. Your videos are still on normal YouTube, and kids still watch normal YouTube. If you were actually restricted on YouTube, you would age restrict your videos. It's the exact same for Rocky Raccoon, bro. You two are both absolute clowns, and they are showing prawn to kids. Wow, that's rich. Aren't you the same guy that literally draws children in sexual positions talking about we show prawn to kids? What are you talking about, Rocky? Are you actually this delusional, or are you rage baiting? You have to be rage baiting. But then he's actually not rage baiting, because this is in a private Discord server that got leaked. So these are the type of conversations that Rocky is having behind closed doors. So it's not just like that this guy's an idiot in public, he's also an idiot in private. Their audience is like some edgy 13 to 15-year-old boys. Bro, what are you talking about? So what, do we have a kid audience, or do we have a teenage audience? You can't just switch it when it suits you, Rocky. Pick one and stick to it. Then Shabby goes, no way, their audience is 8 to 13. Ours is PG-13. Again, Shabby, so are we. We also set our videos as not made for kids. God, bro, these guys do not know how to listen. It's so ironic how Shabby talks about our listening and comprehension skills and how we can't read properly. Yet for some reason, even after like 4 or 5 videos that I've made about Shabby, he still thinks that we set our videos as not made for kids. Bro, we both set our videos as not made for kids. The only difference is that you should be age restricting your videos. And so should you, Rocky. And also, are you seriously saying that people only over the age of 13 should be watching both your guys' content? I just want to remind you guys what Shabby and Rocky post. I just want to play another Shabby video for you guys right here.
My name is Crappy. I'm 29 years old, and I can't stop having orgasms.
Yeah, so this is the content that should be shown to 13 plus and not 18 plus. Seriously, these guys are absolute clowns. Then Rocky goes, yeah, probably more like half of them. They are profiting off you while you make no money on YouTube. Oh wow, so I actually thought in my last video that Shappy Sway was monetized on YouTube and making money. Well, turns out Shappy actually isn't monetized, so me and Riff are kind of just sitting here making all the money out of Shappy Sway, and now we're making a ton of money off Rocky Raccoon. I don't think I've ever seen a bigger W in my life. Shappy Sway is getting absolutely clowned on for firstly sending a ton of copyright strikes to me and Riff, but also now apparently he doesn't even make any money from it. That's just the cherry on top, to be honest. And then Shabby sends a screenshot of his audience demographic showing that apparently his top age ranges is 18 to 24. Oh my god, this guy actually does not have a brain. Shabby, I can literally go to my audience tab right now. You can see that I'm on my audience tab. Apparently, most of my audience, as you can see, 26.5% are 18 to 24-year-olds. Now look, I'm not an idiot. I know that that's not true. People on YouTube lie about their age. Like, bro, when I was a kid, I used to use my mum's YouTube account, and my mum is clearly over the age of 18, so I was scrolling through YouTube as a quote, like 30-year-old, watching YouTube content. Obviously, I wasn't 30 years old, I was like 10. But whenever I would watch videos, that would show up in the audience tab of the YouTubers I was watching as 18 to 24. So no, Shappy, your audience are not adults because your audience demographic says it is. That's completely false. Let's not kid ourselves here. Now, here's an ironic one. Those people need to find some real hobbies. Wow, Rocky, we need to find some real hobbies, do we? Very rich coming from you, considering you're just sitting here on Discord crashing out for absolutely no reason because you don't like us making drama videos about you. Like, bro, I hate to bring it up again. Actually, no, I don't. But ain't you the same dude that cried because you were getting called out for drawing children? Like, I'm just saying. All they do is skew the narrative to antagonize the targets when it's not even that deep in the first place. Oh yeah, no, it's not. It's really not that deep in the first place. Only that you think it's that deep because, again, you were crying on live stream about it. And also, how is it not that deep that you are literally showing prawn to children? Like you are drawing kids to children. I guess it's just not that deep, is it? So yeah, look, comment on this video right now if you want me to make a part 2 about Rocky Raccoon because, God, we have a lot more to talk about him. And yeah, click the video on screen right now because YouTube thinks you'll enjoy it, and I'll see you all over there. Subscribe.